Super Mario World.
Super Mario World. It's a blast from the past. It's Super Mario World. You got to move fast. Mario and Luigi are doing what they can. Yoshi and the princess are giving them a hand.
Super Mario World.
Super Mario World. It's a blast from the past. It's Super Mario World. It's a blast.
Or was it the bagel? All right. The Chuck 95. It's a me, it's a you. So, fun fact, I've never beaten Super Mario World. At least as far as I can tell. I don't think I've ever beaten it off stream. I definitely haven't beaten it on stream. I'm not Darkside Phil. I haven't beaten it on stream either. At least not that I'm aware of. Without further ado, let's get ready. Love this game. Love that sound. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Welcome, Jacob. So, hopefully these controls are good. I'm just using whatever it's mapped to out of the box, and hopefully that's correct. This should be run. This jump. Spinny jump. Yeah, okay. It's set to what it should be. That's alright then. So this is one of those games where I know the early game, like, especially well. And then as we get further into the game, like maybe after World 2, my memory of the game will suffer immensely. What? Ah, fucker. Got caught by, like, the tiniest slither of that. Anyway. As we were. So, in terms of, like, classic Mario games, this is one of those games that people really dig, like Mario 3. I think I've beaten Mario 3. I think I've done Mario 3 once upon a time. I can say with a great degree of certainty that I've done Mario 3 at some point in my past. But this, I'm pulling a blank on when I could have beaten Mario World. Because I didn't have this growing up. What happened to the spam? Oh, everybody's asking me this. YouTube changed it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't kill a Banzai Bill with a Koopa shell? I died on the very first level? Oh no! This playthrough is a disaster! And I don't have the 5 Yoshi coins that I'm gonna need. This is embarrassing, this is. It's an embarrassing performance for me. I don't have my Yoshi coins. Oh, fuck me. Should I just, like, cancel this playthrough? Here's the thing, right? Mario 64, I know ass backwards. I know it better than I know my own kids, right? world, not a clue. Not a clue. Like, I know World 1 pretty well. We'll pretend the stream just started. Nah, keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. That's what she said. I got to the effort of getting it in there now. So yeah, once we hit, say, late World 2, that's where my memory of this game will suffer. Three lives, that's not too bad. Make up for my messy my messy field of Koopas there. Just yet. It's been a while. Should have really held on to that palace for a free save, but oh well. Right. This is the first level where we get to see Yoshi. Okay. Get my extra lives. Very important. But I get myself a bit more protection. That's what she's... I think every so many red berries gives you a mushroom. Green berries in this game, I think, add some time to the counter. Because I remember Super Mario Bros. did a thing about how you can actually stack the hurry effect. Kind of feels bad to drop Yoshi down there. Oh, and there's our mushroom. Okay, so I think it's, what, 5 berries? There's a pink berry. Ow! Give me my Yoshi back! $19. I'll take 19. Welcome, Vlad! Mega Luca place. Okay, Super Luca? Is that like a... Did you just, like, pick another Italian name? Make it make sense. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh. Yeah, standard stuff. Sections of this game I've played like a billion times. Once we get to later worlds, things will get messier for me. This is the stuff I know a bit better. It'll get crazy as we get out of World 1. Thank you, yellow blocks. If you get, I think it's 30 coins in the level, that is a 1-up instead of a coin. when you hit it. That's the Bagpuss exit. Makes a Bagpuss noise. Buy a flower on reserve. How to play? Yeah. This is the level with the pokies. Yeah. Ah! Lost my Yoshi. Okay. I didn't realize how much of that motif was in the music in Mario World as well. Like, I know that motif from, like, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, and Mario 64. Didn't realize that motif started here in Mario World. Welcome, Johnny. This is the one where you can, yeah, you can whack the other side. Haru. Now that name rings a bell in relation to a fuck me dead, sideways, upside down. That rings a bell in relation to the name of a movie. I don't think I have it on DVD, Blu-ray. No! Am I getting too old for video games? Am I getting bad at games? I'm gonna put it down to this game not being muscle memory because I don't know it as well. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Power-ups. Am I really doing this? I think I am actually doing this. Power-ups, please. Mushroom. I'm really going back for mushrooms and extra lives. Yes, yes, I am. Hey, Sushi. Oh, Sushi's here.
Sushi-san. 絶対知らない。何これ
Mochi! Monkey cheese! I still don't understand why I can't take a Yoshi into a castle. Like, I know the technical reason. Probably something in the castle, like, uses Yoshi's, like, sprite bank. That's probably, like, the real reason. Okay. This room is the squasher room. Yeah. Down you come. Right. Okay. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da ba ba. I love that there's little animations for destroying each of these. One Mario goes to it with a hammer, one Mario jumps into it, kicks it. Great. Mario's defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Is this emulated or an actual SNES? This is emulated. It doesn't matter how, like, good your capture device is, no footage from an SNES is gonna look this clean. This is emulated in BizHawk. Which is a PC emulator. Ah, I wanted the cape! Need a cape, you guys! This is not on Switch. This is BizHawk on the PC. Cape! Yay! Yay! Right. Whee! Fuck. Would you say BizHawk is better than on Switch or on par? Nowadays, Super Nintendo emulation is very, very, very easy. I wouldn't imagine there's that much of a difference between something like BizHawk and the Nintendo Switch Online. I can't imagine there's that much of a difference. Bam, 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 bam. Off. I'm not like the Super Mario genius, all right? Like Mario 64 is the one I'm really good at, right? I breeze through it. Mario World, like no experience. Like for real. I know it's okay to not be good. Like, part of the point of this is that it's going to be challenging, you know, playing this. I guess maybe I feel a little bit embarrassed by my inadequacy. Maybe that's, like, the nicest way to put this. I feel a little bit embarrassed by how inadequate I am at Mario. And it's okay to be inadequate is kind of like the lady in the bedroom scenario saying, it's all right, I understand. Meanwhile, I'm the one that's, you know, saying, I'm not usually like this at Mario. It's you. I'm usually much better than. Oh, kicking Chuck! You have a lot to answer for. So, what does a blue shell do again? Oh, it turns into a mushroom when you pass the accident. Think about getting a new tube tally, like a CRT. Woo! You may have noticed I'm rocking the Goemon top today. Recently, announced for release in July, is a Ganbare Goemon collection that currently is only confirmed for Japan. It will feature all of the Super Famicom titles and the Game Boy and Game Boy Color titles. Right, this ghost house. I think I remember the exit. This ghost house I remember being pretty simple. There's two exits. There's one that leads out into the lake. And there's one that leads out into... Okay. Oh! What's the drink of the day? I'm currently drinking a Zero Green Monster. Been stuck here. What, in the ghost house? Out of curiosity, are you still selling T-shirts? If somebody were to turn around today and say, I've got this amount of money, I want to buy a t-shirt, then I would drop everything and set the t-shirts back up. However, as it currently stands, I'm not, because t-shirts required an upfront cost to make whenever anybody ordered one. And at the time, I was trying to run a business with basically no capital. Now that I've been working a little while, I have capital. I can, in theory, sell t-shirts. I haven't bothered setting it back up because, well, I haven't needed to. Never gonna get the secret exit in here, am I? Yeah, the thing needs updating. I'm just too lazy to do it. You're quite right. I've said multiple times that I need to update that. I'm just too lazy. The escaperoutbritish.com site itself has been updated to remove the direct mentions of t-shirts. But this, I think my Steam account still says it. I think that bot still says it. How much is 100 shirts? I am kidding about... Do not. Do not. Do you think over 100 for a tube telly is too expensive? I think it is. However, the market has decided that is how much they're worth. Which is crazy to me. As far as I'm concerned, they shouldn't be more than, you know, like... I'll give you an example. Maybe like 10, 15 years ago. Hell, like 10 years ago, Chuck and I would go to a boot fair, right? You'd go to a boot fair and they would be 20 to 30 quid. A CRT TV. Nowadays, people want like 100 plus for them. And that's because they've realized the people who buy them are gamers and speedrunners who have, like, ridiculous amounts of money to spend. And COVID definitely had an effect on that. Loads of people, like, stuck indoors who wanted, you know... People stuck indoors who wanted... to relive their childhood and relive the games they grew up with, you know. They were more than happy to pay to have, like, a CRT TV, an old one, like, shipped to them or go and, like, pick up. The entire retro gaming market got absolutely destroyed during the quarantine. And then you had organizations like Wata Games price fixing and destroying the retro game market with their illegal activities. And selling games back and forth between themselves to raise their price in the market. And now, retro gaming is absurdly expensive. Legal? Oh yes, absolutely. I'm saying these things into the microphone because I think that Wata Games wouldn't dare sue me for saying these things because there would be discovery involved and they would have to prove that they didn't fix the market. And seeing as they've already been taken to court over fixing the market, it wouldn't be worth it for them to go after somebody who's just saying how they see it. Wata Games, what a load of rubbish. Look, anybody who's gonna spend like £1 million on like a copy of Mario 64 that's in some, like, plastic case that some nerd somewhere has, like, painstakingly looked at and gone, I think that's a 9.1. It might be a 9.2, but I'm not sure. Because we have a weird fucking, like, number system that doesn't make any sense to decide that this is maybe slightly more valuable. So they can just sell it back and forth between themselves and change the prices. Who went to court? Hold on. What Games was hit with a class action lawsuit in May 2022 in California, alleging the company engaged in unfair business practices, false advertising, and alongside heritage auctions, artificially inflated the prices of graded video games. All right, so the lawsuit hasn't gone to court yet. I stand corrected. However, they are being sued. What Games rebranded in October 2025 to change their name to get rid of some of the negative stigma attached to What Games. So if they turned around and said, well, hold on, you said this about us, I'd say, well, hold on, I was talking about What Games. You're not What Games anymore, you're PSA. That's something completely different. Yeah, I cringe about the amount of good things I missed at, like, car boots over the years. Especially that I could have preserved. But, at the same time, there's also so much I do have that I have preserved. So, you know, for everything I missed, there's a Super Mario Land CD single, Lemmings CD single, you know, something weird and unusual and rare like that. That I have rescued from, essentially, that I have rescued from being landfilled. Guitar Hero controls. Yeah, I got through so many, you see, back then. To be like, oh, this one started to, like, not work as good as it used to. Oh, I'll just break it up into bits because, you know, it stopped working how it should. You know, I've got tons of these things lying around. And then now it's like, I got these controllers and they're not working properly. It's like, well, at some point I'll have to fix them because the alternative is going to CEX and spending, like, what, 90 quid now for a Guitar Hero controller or something ridiculous like that? Crazy. These things aren't worth that kind of money, I'm sorry. Just because a bunch of rich people sold them between each other for those sorts of prices, I missed the moon, fuck. Just because a bunch of rich people sold them between each other for those sorts of prices does not make them worth that. It just means a couple of rich people sold them between each other to raise the prices, to make their collections worth more. And if that's not the factory definition of fixing the market, I don't know what is. Fuck. Do. This is that asshole. Remember Game Station? I remember Game Station. There are sirens tonight. Sirens, helicopters. I do wonder if there's something going on out there tonight. I remember Game Station not really knowing what they had a lot of the time. Like, oh yeah, Sonic and Knuckles for the Mega Drive. I don't know. 7 quid? Yes? Well, it's like Xbox 360 games, for example, right? I don't know what kind of sirens. I'm gonna stick my head out the window and take a look. Besides, I can barely see the road from this window. This reminds me a lot of a castle from New Super Mario Brothers, which is always a sticking point for me. It's a castle in NSMB Rolling Start. But fucks me. Fuck. La 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 la. A lot of like classical music inspiration in a lot of like Koji Kondo's like Bowser stuff. You can hear it in Bowser's theme in Mario 64. It's very much like classical music influenced and infused. Good strat, they catch you if you do that. I have nothing to hide. Think. Oh no, these move! Ah! Sounded like Sideshow Bob trying to sing Rolling Start. Rolling Start! This one's for you, Barty Poo. Ooh, I turned into James from Team Rocket. Ooh. Ah! No checkpoint? No checkpoint in this one? No checkpoint? Nightbot. What's Nightbot trying to claim? Now, you see, that's the thing. I used to be good at character impressions. Then I stopped doing them, and now I can barely do them anymore. Like, nothing sounds right coming out of my mouth in my ears. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could do Vegeta anymore. I don't think I could do Goku anymore. I think I might be able to do a Sonic, but that's just Sonic's, like, obnoxious. I really struggle a lot with the voices where I used to, where it used to sort of come naturally. I struggle a lot. 13-year-old with facial hair. I went to primary school with a kid who had already started growing facial hair. Oh, hey Fred, it's me, Buddy Rubble. Don't worry, Fred. I just okay. I've been fucking your daughter, Fred, but I didn't think you'd find out. I'm surprised the Barney still comes out good. You know, Barn. But don't bother. Sound like Alf. Oh no. Trying to get a run going. I was thinking I might be able to fly up there. I guess not. Hey, don't worry, I'm just gonna eat your cat. Let me tell you about cat food, huh? It's difficult to catch. It's because he used to eat cats, didn't he? Like, I don't know a lot about Alf, but what I have absorbed from, like, the cultural zeitgeist is that Alf eats cats. That's what I've absorbed. Oh, I thought he dropped down in the center. Oh, no. Guess who's going back to the start of the castle? This is shameful. This is shameful gameplay. My excuse is as follows. I haven't got very far in this. Like, Mario World is one of those games I just never bothered to play through to the end, you know? My brother and I growing up, we had sort of like Mega Drive during this era. Super Nintendo, we got one like in the early 2000s. My mother worked at a school in Canterbury, and there was one that came in at like a boot fair or jumble sale or something that they were running there. And she got it for us. So I didn't really have a Super Nintendo until like 2002 or 3. Like, Super Nintendo games that I'd played before then, I'd played on emulator. Like, I'd played Mario World, like, maybe in 2000 on like, Bloodlust Software's Z-SNES or whatever, right? Like, I'd played Mario World, but... because I didn't grow up with it. I didn't really, you know... didn't really have, like, an affinity towards it. And when I did get my... when we did get our Super Nintendo from this Double Cell Boot Fair, whatever. I feel like, Bodger, Badger, and Mousy are still, impersonations I can do well. There we go. That's not a hard boss at all. That's not why I'm struggling. When we did get the Super Nintendo, the Mario game we got with it was All-Stars. So I've played more All-Stars than I have Mario World. It's a kicking one. Down it goes. Morton Cooper Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory, not Bowser Jr. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? So Bodger and Badger, like, oh no, Badger! Don't do that! You... what? Why are you sticking your nose up Mousy's skirt? Mousy skirt. Mousy. Oh no, Bodger, please stop. That's the best I can do. Welcome, Kramit. Kramit's here. Ah, the Mario All-Stars and World. So that version of Mario World is interesting because it adds graphics for Luigi. In this original version of Mario World, Luigi is just Mario's sprites, but green. But in that cart, they, I'm not sure what else they changed. What else they added. Because knowing Nintendo, they probably changed something else as well. Oh, that stored a mushroom. I shouldn't have picked that up. George Foreman's KO boxing. Oh, the guy who made the grills. Yeah. Bubsy Claws Encounter of the Third Kind. I'm a trained professional. Well, they can't all be bangers. I should have been faster in that section. I really should. Nope, nothing there. Did he know back then that he would be making machines to grill food lean? Do you think that was always his dream? It's like, you know. Yeah, I like boxing, but you know what I like more? People eating healthily. Bubsy 1 is a banger. Bubsy 1 with dropping wool when you get hit and no full damage KOs. That'd be good. I would like that. I would like to experience that. Otherwise, no, I'm good. I bet you're excited for that Bubsy 4. Fabraz Games. It's not the only Fabraz Games title this year to look forward to. You just said I'd prefer Bubsy if he was Sonic. Bingo! Because Sonic's good. I would prefer Bubsy if he was like the better game Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. Correct. We need to voice an animated show based on old British... animated short based on old British kids shows. I'm not opposed. Yeah, I'd prefer Bubsy if he was Sonic. I would like Bubsy, but he's not Sonic, and I'm not ready for another rebound relationship. Who the fuck is Ram Ray? Is that any relation to Ram Ranch? Do I have to be worried about 15 naked cowboys suddenly showing up? This game's starting to get a bit bullshit around Vanilla Dome, huh? Ah! Like saying I prefer Pokimane if she was Minami Momochi. I don't think Pokimane could do anything to make me like her. I'm sorry. Bubsy only needs to change like 2 things for me to like him. It was a bit on SMTV Live. Ram Ray. I remember Wonky Donkey. That was something on SMTV. Hey, Wonky Donkey. Wonky Donkey. Already. Why did I activate that? What was the point? What was that for? Who does that serve? I think I have to go down there, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Guess who's a dumbass? Yeah, that is me. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! Run, 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 run. Do run, run. Ah! Ah! Wonky Donkey missing a ray. He was missing a was Wonky Donkey. Was he a donkey? Arguably. Oh, exit. Thank you. Ram Ray was where you rang and picked a door for Ray to run into. Oh. Like how the Danish, they had those things where you phoned in and Hugo would go on, like, different things. You'd, like, say into your phone, go left, go right. Like, that sort of thing. Fuck. Yes, the PlayStation State of Play. We will be reacting. I've got work the following day, but it's not going to be too much of a... Dun, 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 dun. It's not going to be... It's not going to be so late that I can't be ready for work the following day. And work the following day is not, like, morning, it's evening. So, well, it's early afternoon, evening finish. So... I can't bounce on the... You're off for the next 2 weeks. Oh, nice. 60-minute State of Play. I'm really hoping for some Sonic news. Who was it? Lil Nas X, Playboy Cardi, Tentacion. Who the fuck are these people? I don't fucking know these people. Some rappers, some whappers have been at Sega HQ recently, wearing the classic Michael Jackson Sega like varsity top. And I'm hoping that means Sega is about to reveal something. And the State of Play is like the perfect time for Sega to reveal something. Oh yeah, little known fact, Cardi B, the Cardi in Cardi B stands for cardigan. And The Weeknd's name is Saturday Sunday. I distinctly remember an episode of SMTV where they had a fake phone-in, and one of the options was that they would do the show in the nude. And, of course, the fake phone-in was fake, and they weren't going to do the show in the nude. And it ended up being like they had to, Yes, The Weeknd's name is Saturday Sunday. Poor sod. Parents had a sick sense of humor. I also remember distinctly an episode where they were playing the Bulbasaur's Hidden Village episode of Pokemon, and they had somebody like phone in or write in and tell them that the way they were pronouncing Pokemon was wrong, saying that it should be pronounced Pokemon. So when they went to the second half of the show, and the characters were saying Pokemon, Ant and Dec, like, paused the episode and started ridiculing the person who wrote the letter live on air. And I know for a fact that my brother and I recorded that on VHS, but that tape is gone forever. Like, when we went through all the VHS tapes we had, that recording was no longer available. And that was really gutting, because, you know... To this day, I still... Mother of God! Mercy me! Fucking... Anywho. I remember them ridiculing this kid, and we recorded it on VHS, but we don't have the recording anymore, and I still haven't seen a motherfucking reason to live! Jesus Christ, please! I still haven't seen a recording of that, on YouTube at all. So, I think that sequence of events might be lost media. You know, kind of like Johnny Bravo talking about Dragon Ball Z. And, you know, that guru fella, he's about to die, ain't it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Hoo-ha! Hoo! Check out my hair. I'm sorry, little lady. Couldn't play the whole episode for you. Sorry. Mother... No, I can't live on this planet anymore. Nip. Yeah, I wish I still had a recording of that, because it was really funny. It cut back to the studio, and they're like, "Oh, what was that? Did they say Pokemon? Did they say Pokemon?" They were really ripping into this kid that like phoned in. I remember they had like a Pokemon knitting pattern. And like in the early 2010s, my mum and I like found out who was like involved with Ant and Dec these days, like who to write to. And we tried writing to them, like asking about the knitting pattern, but we never got a response back. But I would kill for like one of those Pikachu jumpers today, knitted in my size, in my adult size, with the name Matt on it. That would be so cool. Oh dear. That'd be so funny. You ever notice like how there's so much like graphical mismatch in this game? Throughout development, they changed art style multiple times. And certain things are shaded in the old art style, and certain things are shaded in the new art style. There's like a mismatch. Some assets are really basic, and others are like really highly detailed. It really couldn't like stick to one style. I remember I posted a whole shitload of what's your opinion of posts, and one of them was about Ant and Dec, and you said something along the lines of they're a pair of twats. Did I? My opinion on Ant and Dec have changed over the years. I think they're one of the few like duos in television that are still doing it for fun. You know, they're still doing it for the fun of it. It's like nowadays I'm quite fond of Joel Dommett as a host. I'm quite fond of Jonathan Ross. Anybody in television now that's still doing it for fun, like you can tell that they're doing it to have a good time. To me, that's the kind of host I like to watch. Someone who's just chewing the scenery and just having a good time. See those wankers on like the One show on BBC, and it's just like we're the corporate overlords that you know have been approved to talk to you about this thinly veiled advertisement that we're pretending is a television program, and you're just like, nah, you don't speak for me. But then Joel Dommett comes along and says, "Oh, he's a bit of a twat in that suit, isn't he?" Ooh, pun, pun, pun. And I'm just like, yeah. Inject the Dom straight into my veins. I'm ready. That's sort of where I am now with television. Has my opinion on Stephen Mulhern changed? Not really. I have noticed that he's not on the television as much as he was in recent years. He was at one point on every fucking, like, ITV production. And you know what? I will give Mulhern some credit. On celebrity catchphrase, he can be quite funny. Because it's not regular contestants, but instead it's celebrity contestants. He could be really, like... He could be really rude to the celebrity contestants, and it's funny when he is. Like, he can absolutely just take the piss out of their inability to answer a simple catchphrase, and he knows that people at home are just, like, yelling at the television. Mulhern can be quite good in that, but I think that's because he talks smack about the contestants on The Celebrity. Roy Walker, I was quite fond of that guy that tripped over and broke his leg. I forget his name. Guy was like, I don't have a catchphrase. Nick something or other, I think. I didn't like him at first, but I really came to like that guy after. Wasn't Stephen Mulhern facing controversy over rumors based on Baby Reindeer? Oh, don't tell me he was on Lapland. Don't tell me he went to Lapland. He's in the Kringle files, isn't he? Fucking knew it. That's one of those jokes where after you say it, you're like, should I have? Probably not. Motherfucking... Ah! This level gimmick just seems a bit shit. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting, tang. Why is it on a timer? It was apparently the one in the show that was treating the main guy badly. So it wasn't a real reindeer, but a man in a reindeer suit? Was he abusing a man in a reindeer suit? As a man who has been in a reindeer suit before, drunk, at a place of work, and then had to pretend to be sober on the telephone to his boss. Gee, not one, but 2 bottles of Echo Falls. You should have said something. Okay, you should have said something other than chug, 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 chug. It was 2 bottles of Echo Falls. 1 red, 1 green. Bang. Trying to make the rainbow that night. I was trying to taste the rainbow. That's all I wanted. Oh shit. Magic Cooper. What am I meant to do here? Do I have to enter this level big? Ah! There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boop, 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 boop. Saya. The princess is here. Oh, good. I'm voiced by Jack Black for some weird reason. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Oh. You had a crush on Cat? Me too. You, like, just about everybody. Here down there. Nice one. Oh, listen to you, listen to you. Ooh, where? This game only has like 7 worlds in it. Like, we're almost all the way through World 3 in like 1 hour, 10 minutes. Oh. Ah. No! Oh, sorry. Patrick, what's his name? That's a shit surname. So she was Cat. What's his name after that? Oh, I see. That's why there was no platform. Dry bones. We figured out how to do different layers of the scroll. We figured out how to do different layers of scrolling on the Super Nintendo. We could probably create a really annoying gameplay mechanic out of this. Gee, that seems like a really good idea, Miyamoto. Let's torture our players and make them wish they weren't born. Yeah, great idea, Miyamoto-san. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. The Podoboos can go all the way up the top of the screen. That's remarkable. Wow. 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 Oh. Wow. Wow. Please be an easy boss. Please be an easy boss. Oh, this one's not too bad from what I remember. That's okay. No need to play through that horrible level again. I'm just going for a complete on this one, by the way. Mario 64 was 120 stars. This, I'm going for a complete. That's all I need. If you come across the Pokemon bit that I'm referring to, please let me know. Because I have been wanting to see it for so long. Have you found the red and green switches yet? No, should I have? Actually, one of the switch palaces is, like, maybe to the left of the ghost house up here. And then another one, I think, is maybe out of the exit from the cave? The cave have a second exit? I feel like there's an exit out of the ghost house, and there's an exit out of maybe Donut Plane. I think it might be out of Donut Plains 1. Ah! Yes, this is the exit. No, the bit where they cut to the letter. The phone call from the kid and berate the child live on air. They berate a child live on air for pronouncing Pokemon incorrectly. Yeah, I'm hoping that gets found, because that is so funny. Fuckers. Fuckers. Back I go again to try and do this bit again. Yeah. Fuck yourself. These things from our childhood are probably, like, never as good as we actually remember them being. Like, it's like the whole, like, my parents swear they heard Bono say, "Give us your fucking money." But, you know, I've seen the alleged clip. And he doesn't say it. Motherfucking bastard! Fucking! Oh, you don't understand! These Cape Coopers are the worst thing, I swear to God. Oh, game over. No way. Game over. I like how there's Mario with like a halo above his head, like he's fucking Goku in the other world climbing fucking Snake Way. Stop with that bullshit. No, I need to be running here. You know what? Mario Brothers 3 gave you a little P meter to tell you when you were going fast enough. Fucking eat shit. Fucking eat shit. Fucking eat shit. Eat shit. Eat fucking shit. Eat shit. Fucking unbelievable. Should I give up on getting a fucking cape? Should I give up on getting any of the fucking switches? Did you miss the switches? Yeah, because maybe they weren't so fucking easy to find, huh?
Your choice. Live or die. Either Mario gets the switches or he does not. Make your choice. Fucking piece of shit.
Fucking eat a shit, eat a fucking shit bag, eat a fucking bag of dicks. You should eat a bag, you should eat a bag of dicks. This is really designed that you can't or shouldn't get it without hitting these blocks. But here's the thing. I don't take kindly to people telling me what I can and can't do. If Mr. Fridge Hero Miyamoto doesn't want me getting this erroneously, I'm gonna get this erroneously. There we go. He wouldn't put it there if he didn't want me to do it. Donut secret one. These water levels have a fun, weirdness to them. I'll show this off the once. You can go underneath the level. It's really tricky to do, but yeah, you can go underneath the level. I think there's something up there, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to get it. I gotta destroy, possibly, 'cause Like I said, I don't care about fully completing this. Like, to say I've beaten Mario World would like, be enough for me, really. I've never done it. Donut Secret House. You remember the National Lottery ads? Oh, with the big finger, and it's like, it could be you. But yeah, it could be you. There is a 1 in, like, 15 million chance it could be you. You know, there is an astronomically low chance it could be you. You gotta be in it to win it. Always been the kind of approach to getting people to play gambling with ludicrous odds is like, well, you know, if you don't play, you can't win. It's like, yeah, funny that. Here's the thing, just because you do play doesn't mean you will win. In fact, it is so statistically unlikely that we can basically say it's impossible to win. When I was a kid, I thought those were God. You know what? I think I might have had that thought at one point as well, as a kid. That sounds like something I might have thought. That might be the implication. Boo, bastard. These kids nowadays with their save states and their rewinds and their rewind. When the crowd plays Joust Defender. Rewind. No? Put it in that spring then. That's an exit. I'm not sure it's the right exit, but it's an exit. Oh, ice. Yay. Go to hell. Why are the pipes slippery? I understand if the ground is icy, but the pipes? Ba-ba. I'm taking this with me. The equivalent nowadays of that ad is the advert where they like show a freeze frame of inside a building, like a supermarket or whatever. And they're like, Mario's sprite not fully formed here. They show like the inside of a shop or a building or whatever, and they're like, guess who it is? And then like somebody is the winner. The same idea at the end of the day. It's like you can't be a winner unless you play, but the odds are so unfathomably low. So there's an exit, isn't there, out of this? Is there any indicator to tell me when I fully completed a level? They flash yellow. I think flashing yellow might... Maybe flashing red indicates that it has more than one exit? Flashing yellow means it has one exit? Because all that did was open up another path? You're not gonna object to me looking up Switch Palace locations. Right, okay. Done up Plains 2. Thing is, I think I've been in this hallway. You can forget it. Aww, I'm not gonna win the lottery. The lottery is one of those things now where I've written off it ever happening. Like, it'll never happen. like I've said, odds of winning are low, to the point of basically impossible. Aha! Now who's the punk bitch, eh? Green Switch Palace. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. I wasted this one, huh? La 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 la. Ba 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 da ba ba. Do 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 do. Right, green switch. Done. Right. And it asked me if I'd seen red as well. So red. Vanilla Dome 2. Oh yeah, this is the level, I think. At the feeling I had missed the keyhole down here. And now I know where I went wrong. So I basically did everything for it, and then didn't go that way. So it's this path down here. I still haven't seen that clip, no. Okay, red switch time. Okay, red switch and green switch done. Now we can move on. How many worlds are there? Maybe I'm developing a speech impediment in my twilight years. Cheese Bridge area. Seven Worlds. Okay. Maybe let's not go flying off at a weird angle. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ah. A bit bullshit, isn't it? What do they do? What do the wings do? By the way, am I feeling better? Yeah. Being in the grand scheme of things, sure. I could always feel better. But yeah, compared to how I was sort of this time last week, yeah, much better. Cookie Mountain. That cookie down, no. Cookie Mountain, Cookie Mountain, Cookie Mountain, Cookie Mountain. That cookie down. Put that Cookie Mountain, put that Cookie Mountain. That Cookie Mountain. Yeah, Monster still tastes like Monster. I'm starting to get a bit sick of Zero Green. The only thing that was part of the offer that was in stock at Morrison's. Otherwise, I would have gotten the White Monster as well for variety. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit. I don't remember Mario World being this batshit insane in terms of difficulty. I don't remember Mario World being this batshit insane. Oh, I can't jump on the red. Oh, I can't jump on the red. Oh, I can't jump on the red, can I? Can't jump on the red. Oh dear. Oh, Big Bertha. Oh, nice. You know, in a way, I'm really glad that I am giving Mario World a play. Because it's really putting into perspective for me exactly what kind of game this is. It's a challenge. Like, in the absolute nicest way of putting it, it's a challenge. Alright, so the only reason I went back was for an extra life. Not fucking worth it. Oh, you motherfucker! I was like 1 sub-pixel off! What is this bullshit? No! Back off to doing skull crushers. What's a skull crusher? And what relation does it have to Jonathan Colton? You know it isn't easy living here on Skull Crusher Mountain. Fart attack. This is fart attack. Dun 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 dun. Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, like literally, Yoshi can't even jump on their head. Barbell exercise while laying down. You bring the barbell from straight above you down to your forehead and pick it back up. So you imagine that the barbell is your partner sitting on you. I'm not living with this revisionist history that that's what it sounds like. That's what my microphone is making it sound like. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to accept this. Hello? Hi. That one. Lighting style. Mic monitor. Mic monitor? Hello? 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 No, that's not working. How do I monitor the mic? 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 How to monitor the mic? How? Not sounds. Sound mixer? Volume mixer. Volume mixer. Beacon is not showing. I need monitor. Like setup, gain, expander, compressor, headphones, like subwoofer. Oh, I see. The mic monitoring comes through the. Okay. Hear myself. I guess I would have to do monitor. Yeah, okay. Fart attack. Fart attack. Fart attack. Fart attack. Fart attack. Fart. 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 Wow, it really does sound like Bart, doesn't it? Fart. F. 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 Fart. 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 Fire fry. Bang bang. Ah, fire fry. Bang bang. Okay, it should be better now. Doing Rammstein? Yeah, sure. I have a pussy. You have a dicker. Yeah, sure. Get some Rammstein in here. Fartstein. You're not bogenscheißening anything right now. Points do jack shit. Points. Pointless. Right. Ready for this one. I know what's coming. Alright! Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. That's a split and chuck, I think. Based on what he was... The expression he was making then. I don't think it's possible to Bogenscheiss Rammstein. Rammstein. Right, Ludwig's Castle. I heard Ludwig's asshole. Ramenstein. That's an idea. J-pop songs in the style of Rammstein? Oh, I am going to tear Ludwig a new arsehole. Mario is gonna get in there and get his hands in there and be like, "Hello, I'm your proctologist today." I'ma turn your innie into an outie. I'ma put the pro in prolapse. You're making shit up now. I don't talk to bullies. my JoJo Siwa. I'm Go-Go. See ya! This is such an unbelievably difficult game at times. Nintendo were not fucking around when it came to Mario World. I've never fought Ludwig before. I don't know how to face him. I'm so glad that jumping on him doesn't hurt me. He's woo! I think World is a lot harder than I remember it being, but again, like I said earlier, don't think I've ever beaten it. The hammer one. Ludwig von Wonder. The forest of illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzle of the perplexing forest. Puzzle. Perplexing. You say perplexing. Fuck. I can see why people like World. I mean, so far, based on what I've played, I don't. But that's because I tend to like the Mario games I've played a lot and know ass backwards. And this does not fit that bill at all. This is not a Mario game I have played ass backwards. Sneaky secrets, fucking insanity objects. Like, for Mario Mondays, are you going to do any Mario Kart games? Extremely unlikely. The reasoning I give is I don't actually like very many Mario Kart games, and Mario Kart is incredibly hard to fill a 2 to 3 hour stream with, and it's even harder to fill multiple parts with. Right now, every game I've got lined up for Mario Monday is a Mario game that will take multiple parts. A Mario Kart game, I play it once, I'm like, oh fuck, this reminds me why I don't like Mario Kart. It's dog shit. And then I'm like, huh, that's why I don't play Mario Kart. And then I don't play Mario Kart again for like another 6 to 12 months. I like Mario Kart, keeping in mind that like is I have a good time occasionally is like, right? I like some Mario Kart games. Yeah, Mario Kart DS is solid. That is a game made better by its accidental inclusion of snaking. Which makes Mario Kart DS a lot more fun to play than some of the others. I like some Mario Kart games. Mario Kart DS might work for a live stream if I did the mission mode. Mission mode is sort of sufficient live stream. So the mission mode is what, like 40 missions, 50 missions? I had no idea there was a mission mode. Mission mode's like the best part of Mario Kart DS, in my opinion. It's shorter goals to complete. Oh, you fucker. Come down here, you... Motherfucker, fucker! Fucking start! I see what kind of game this becomes. Bit difficult. Okay. I am gonna suffer through this. So on Tuesdays, we could play Def Jam, Fight for New York. Possibly Thursday this week. Well, around the PlayStation event. Why did it not kill him? My treat for dragging myself through the hell that appears to be Mario World will be playing Def Jam Fight for New York. Motherfucking SOB. Remember playing a PS2 demo of one of the Def Jam games. Might have been Vendetta. There were two. There was Vendetta, which is a one-on-one fighter, and then Fight for New York, which was based on Vendetta. Early prototypes of Fight for New York feature gameplay mechanics that are still directly from Vendetta, and then eventually the final release did away with most of Vendetta's unique mechanics. I am looking forward to finally seeing what the fuss is about by playing Fight for New York with its creator character I've heard very good things about. Snoop Dogg's in it. I quickly fired it up today with a high definition texture pack. Just some basic like AI upscale of like HUD elements. Very nice. I fired it up long enough to listen to "I'm Gonna Knock You Out! Mama said knock you out!" I was like, oh heck yeah, soundtrack that's gonna get Content ID claimed. But I don't mind. I'll take the hit for Def Jam. I remember hearing that was it DMX decided he didn't want to be in the game for whatever reason. DMX decided he want to be in after being in Vendetta. Maybe DMX had a vendetta against how poorly Vendetta sold. Oh, let's see. Thanks for starting Def Jam tomorrow. It needed to be done. I have not played the game yet, and it is literally considered one of the best like fighting games of all time. Never played it. You mentioning it on Warriors Wednesday last week. I remember saying in that stream, it's like, is it bad that I pick the games I stream based on what I want to see Aiko wearing? And the second that, is it a wrestling game? Kind of? It's a mixed martial arts fighting game. So kind of like Tekken, except where Tekken tends to be a bit more sort of like a horizontal plane kind of thing, there's more sort of freedom to move around in Def Jam. Like, if you played, like, Fight Night or something like that, it's similar to like, EA's Fight Night game. I wouldn't be surprised if it shared an engine. I'm ready to see what all the fuss is about. I'm ready to see why it keeps appearing on, like, best of PlayStation 2 lists. Well, yeah, my immediate thought was, if I play it on Thursday as well before the PlayStation event, would that be, like, tempting fate for a HD remaster? Worth a shot. You'd think a cult classic like that would get a remake. If Kirby Air Riders... If Kirby Air Ride can get a sequel, Kirby Air Riders, then Def Jam Fight for New York can get, like, a Def Jam Fight for Los Angeles. You know, like a... Know what I mean? You know, a modern one though would have like DLC and bullshit, like the very stuff that you have rightfully pointed out isn't in like the original. You know, a modern Def Jam would totally be full of that money making shit. Oh! I just noticed these are Galoombas. Or Goombas. I'm trying to think, like, have I seen any yet in this playthrough? I don't think I have. Now is the perfect time for a brand new Def Jam game. Fucker. Oh no, I didn't want those question mark blocks anyway. Fucking! Oh. Forest Ghost House. Wonder if, like, there's a special exit out of the first forest level that takes you straight to the ghost house. You mean that he said Koopas instead of Goombas? I was stomping Koopas! To be fair, you can stomp Koopas, just not in the original Mario Brothers. Problem was, he said he played Mario Brothers in the arcade and stomped Koopas, which isn't possible. Unless hitting the ground underneath them and then running into them counts as stomping them. But I think he's probably in his head, because, let's face it, Chris Pratt, it's in the name, right? He probably mixed Mario Brothers and maybe Super Mario Brothers on the Play Choice 10? Like, maybe he was referring to Super Mario Brothers on the Play Choice 10, in which case, yeah, he could have stomped Koopas. I don't like this ghost house very much. know I'm not meant to like the Ghost House. Ghost. Space Ghost Coast to Coast! Here I am, it's me, Space Ghost! Welcome to Super Mario World! Really? We're doing adverts now? Super Mario World! How wonderful! Our first guest tonight is the Super Mario himself, Chris Pratt. Hey, that's his name. Sounds like a bit of Pratt. Oh, that was literally just for a one-up! Running out of time here. Side-scrolling Pepsi Man. It would have been really nice for Pepsi Man to have got a re-release during the PlayStation 3 era. Because I think, what was it, Monkey Paw Games? Like a bunch of PlayStation 1 imports on PSN? I think Monkey Paw had expressed interest in doing a re-release of Pepsi Man. You know, releasing that for like $8 on PSN, it would have sold. You would have sold you know, handful of copies. Whip Schwap's coming back. I don't know. Spezzy is not like in the British like taste profile. Sure, America drinks Spezzy and the Germans drink Spezzy, but the UK not so much. The UK doesn't strike me as a country of Spezzy drinkers. The taste palette, our palette, isn't the same. Our palette doesn't really allow for Spezzy. Like, I'm all for Schwip Schwap, but I don't think the general British public. Wow, I got a 3-up exit this time from a ghost house. So yeah, so that exit just opens back up. Have to get the proper exit from the ghost house. This is the kind of game where it's actually like really intensive on the brain to play for this. Like, Mario 64, I don't struggle to play it for a long period of time. This is really taxing. Like, this is brain taxing. Like, dare I say they made a good game here? They steamed a good ham? Mario World? Fucker. Who wants to bet, like, the other exit is, like, fly up through the top of this? Eat shit, you bastard! I'm gonna assume that it's just the first door that's on the left-hand side up here, not this. Weed! Book weed every day. Can't wait to beat 10 levels of shit out of Snoop Dogg. Oh, is that in a video game? Video game? Ugh. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Oh, Jugemu, Jugemu, Jugemu. Can't stand Jugemu. I just want his cloud. Hey, get off of my cloud. Fuck. Right about now, it's time to fuck with the figgity fuck. Fuck this. Fuck to the fuck to the fuck fuck fuck. Fuck 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 this. Fuck this fucking shit. Eh. La 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 la. Was that not high enough for you? Do 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 do. That not high enough? I can't, like, jump on top of him? Am I only allowed to hit him with, like, a shell or something? Ah! I don't know what kind of commentary to provide here. Other than now I'm starting to realize why I haven't finished Mario World before. Probably people out there that have this game, like, by the back of their hand, you know, no problem, they can breeze through it, they can beat the whole thing in, like, 2 hours or less. And I think, wow. How can you do that? And then at the same time, they'll put on Sonic 1 and they'll struggle, and I'll have the game beaten in, like, 45 minutes. I'm like, it's meant to be hard. Matter of what you grew up with, you've practiced, right? This is actually hard in a way that, like, new Super Mario Brothers and things like that are not. Like, I would put this up there with games like James Pond 2, Robocop, James Pond 3, for, like, difficulty. Alright, literally the last thing I did was beat the Ghost House. So, game should have saved. What I'll do then is I will call the stream at the end of the Forest of Illusion. Post it in the Discord somewhere, and I'll check it out at some point tomorrow. I figure that once Once I'm done with, like, Forest of Illusion. Go. So was there anything else up there besides that dragon coin? Was I overcomplicating things there? Yeah, potentially. Right. You again. There's an alternate exit out of that level. Mario, there's an alternate exit out of that level, Mario.
I know, Luigi. Eat shit and die.
Oh! I chiseled my dick. Okay. Mario World. Wrist. What exit? Hidden in a high up red warp pipe found near the middle. Alright. They recommend a cape. Alright. Some ways to go back for a cape. I have a vague memory of a cousin owning this and being stuck somewhere in that Vanilla Dome. I remember them maybe turning on the Super Nintendo, and I think they wanted to show me Mario World, and I was more interested in, like, some, like, Spider-Man Carnage game that they had. I want to see that. Mario. Or it might be the other way around. They might wanted to show me the Spider-Man Carnage game, and I'm like, oh no, I care more about Mario. I don't know, I can't remember. One or the other. Distinctly remember them being in Vanilla Dome. And that memory's just sort of like come back to me. Well, it's not. Must be in a pipe.
Hey, brothers.
Shut up. I know who you are, but you can. Why does he need that? They also said red pipe, and it's purple. I'm feeling lied to here. I know where it is. It's past the midway point. Or a secret area. Ooh, parallax scrolling. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla bing bang. Ooh, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Why does the background have to move like that? That is actually giving me a little bit of motion sickness. Nothing I can't handle. But yeah, the motion sickness. That spinning background. Like, moving foreground elements on top of moving background elements? That's crazy. What does clearing this secret area do? That gives us our exit out of here. Oh, relief. Forest Fortress. Oh, so that's not even the right way out of the forest. Well, we'll treat this as the last level of the day. That'll put us cleanly to, like, just before 3 AM. Get a save point. Get an officially confirmed, like, save RAM. Oh shit. Saw blades that aren't on a track. If I die too many times here, I'm gonna have to go back to an earlier level and farm 1-ups. I can't go back to the Switch Palace to get 1-up. Really annoying, because Switch Palace is like an ideal place to get motherfucking 1-ups in your asshole. Shove them in there, Mario! Oh, no! Right. I need to go somewhere to get 1-up. Just gotta go all the way through the game world to the early levels and replay them again for 1-ups. Let's get some one-ups. I don't know why I'm insisting on no save states. I mean, there's no rule that says I have to do this without save state. Hold on, I did that forest level, right? With the Lakitu with the 1-up. I could have just farmed lives there. Collect the 1-up from the Lakitu, then back out, then collect the 1-up from the Lakitu, then back out. Get some capes first. Capes are good. There's 2 capes. And now let's farm someone. Diddling. 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 Ding. Diddling. The level with the Lakitu's in First Evolution. Hey, valid, loud. If I'm gonna do this without save states, then this is perfectly valid. Give this fortune. Oh! Right. No, nothing up here. can't. Oh, Resna! No way! It's my first time ever fighting this boss in, like, the legitimate context. I have never reached Resna before. Oh, that's cool! Oh, that was an exit to Star Road. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Just under 3 hours. Still got Fortresses 5, 6, 7 to go. World 6 and 7 to go, with maybe a couple of levels in World 6. Got to take an exit out of, I think it's Forest of Illusion 3. And then that will get us out of the Forest of Illusion, get us to the Fortress, Fortress 5, then World 6 and Fortress 6, then World 7 and 4. So I feel like in the next part we are all but guaranteed to finish the game. So while we're here, where's that fucking... Where you think I said pooey. Probably in stream clip. Yeah. Is it me, or is your mic making you sound like you're saying poo when you say two? Poo poo poo. 222. 22222 to poo poo. Oh yeah. I'm talking about poo. I'm talking about two. This isn't the bit where I say it. Winner the two. Ah, here we are. The Shuegun 2. Okay, so what has happened there is it's heard it's cut off the loud percussive sound. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I need to address that. Alright, until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye for now.